Welcome back. If you're just catching up here, we left the Mako here, and we're on foot because the Mako does not fit through the hole, unfortunately. Of all the places you might be able to sneak that thing through, that's not one of them. And we were smart enough to take out some of these knuckleheads that were in here, just in case. Alright, now I put in a Geth scanner in my weapon, and I'm not finding anything, but I'm going to have a quick look. I've never gone back here and looked around. Evidently they're not going to be hiding any weapons back here for me. What a disappointment. See, that's where they're supposed to put things in games, but I can't bitch about this one because this game is so old that well, they're not probably going to be doing any updates to it anytime soon. But I expect in my video games for shit to be hidden everywhere. Really, come on. Alright, now, gotta go all the way back here to the platform. Door, easy decryption. Now, why do I think that that's not going to work out? Oh, that was easy, all right. Why does that look like something that's going to come and get me? Rail extension, combat scanner, and cryo rounds. I knew that was going to happen. I saw it sitting there. Just a matter of waiting for it to pop back up again.
Can't get through this with the gear we have. Has to be another way in.
Yep. That's down the hole.
One-way drop, Commander.
There's a door there. A dead Saren.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Saren.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the thorium.
Thorium? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Jenny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this thorium?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You can follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Jenny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Tell me what you know about the thorium.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant name. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the thorium?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Tali, you gonna get up? There you go. No sleeping for you. Alright, now what I should have done is run out there on that thing, and then I would have had... See, this is the stuff I don't realize. Then they would have had to come at me from one direction. Well, I guess two directions. But anyway, we did see a door down here. Alright, we're here. Let's party.
Stupid machine. Access encrypted files.
Alright, let's... Tali, don't you have a health thing? You currently have 136 items. You are nearing the 150 item limit. You will be forced, well, I guess turn them into metagel, right? Okay. Alright, what did we do to you, Tali, that you're falling down on the ground here? It gave you shield modulator. Okay. I gave you 90 plus shields and you fell to the ground. Maybe I should have kept your shield battery, or not shield battery, there was the first aid interface in there. Let's see, where are we at here? Exoskeleton, ablative coatings. Okay, I'm going back to that. That's the first time she's dropped in a long time. Okay, we'll give it a second for her health to come on back before we go up there and fight a Krogan. And she doesn't need her shields to 90 anyway, because she's already got shields that are all maxed out. So as soon as her health comes back... So right now, the weaklings in the group are Ashley and I. Alright, she's at like 50% shields. I think we can,
No, I don't want to review protocol.
I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm going to hit a quick save here.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with him.
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please set aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
God, that's what I was saying. I hit the overload when I wanted lift.
Any corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bain. What can I do for you?
How do you know I'm Elizabeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bain. Is there something you require, Dr. Bain?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zeus Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zeus Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zeus Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zeus Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying ExoGeni knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
So that's why they were acting weird.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zeus Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about ExoGeni Corporation.
ExoGeni Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zeus Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it received data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Feros. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited. or non-existent.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Baden, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the zoo's whole project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
Alright, going to standby mode. Okay, now we're in this room. Where the heck do we go? Oh, around the corner. Alright, so now after we got through that long thing there, let's give us a quick save here. You know darn well we're going to be in a battle very quickly. 'Cause that's what we're doing here. We have three objectives. One, to get the daughter, which we already did. The other was to grab data.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the side of buildings.
Subtle as a boot to face. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
Ah, freebies. Ah. Pistol, Edge 4, Light Armor Human, Survivor 4. Take all. Alright, let's do, I don't like to do this, but I'm going to do a little bit of inventory management here. Let's see if, the armor I have the Phoenix 4. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, I think Ashley might perhaps want this. No. $46,216. Yeah, I think maybe that's yeah, so she's all bulked up here. Tali, have we got anything better for you? We have not come across a whole lot of Quarian armor, so you've got to make do. But in the meantime, it was, oh gosh, what do we need to? Let's get rid of some of the old crappy pistols, reduce them to Omni-Gel. I'd like to sell these, but I know we're going to come across some additional goodies here. Assault rifles, the Avenger 2, that can go. Banshee 2, that can go. Well, we'll be able to do a lot of repair to the Mako when we get around to it. Sniper rifles.